try to show how indexing works on a Loadmaster. As the press comes up, this flipper hits this piece right here. It flips a little bit and pushes the bottom inward. Way it catches on this frame right here, and as you bring it down, it slides that back to here. Then as you bring your carrier down, it pushes this rod this way. This bump here pushes it over so the handle can catch it, and the handle pushes it in. That's as far in as it should go to properly index. If you're having trouble, the first things I would do is make sure it's coming all the way to the top. If your dies are set too low, it won't come to the top. If your case feeder hits it, it won't come all the way to the top. Index properly, this piece has to be against this in the middle of the stroke. If that's not right, you loosen the bolt on the bottom of your ram and you turn this carrier over until that touches that. There is an adjustment on this by screwing this piece in and out of the indexing rod. You can adjust how far that indexing rod goes in, but I don't know why that would ever be an issue. This is what the index rod looks like when you're at the bottom of the stroke. The right edge of this index rod is just past this rib here. Maybe, I don't know, 1/16 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch. Right here is the rib I'm talking about, and right there is the edge of the end of the indexing rod. This is where the indexing rod should be as you come over the lower bump on the frame when you're at the bottom of the stroke. Now I'll try to show how this handle pushes that in. And as it does that, what the indexing rod does is it slides over a little bit, and then it pushes one of these pins and spins your shell plate around. If I were having trouble with this, the first thing I would do is check the indexing to make sure that black piece is against that bump on the frame. I would lubricate the sides and the bottom of this, and maybe a little on the end. I would put a little grease around the inside of this hole in the shell plate. I would put a little grease on the bottom of this, place it like so. When you replace this nut, have the groove on the bottom to fit over that rubber O-ring. This is what indexing looks like from the operator's point of view. The purpose of this being in that hole is it prevents the shell plate from backing up after it's indexed. One other thing to do is apply some oil with an oil can in that thing right there. If this is set up properly and lubricated properly, this thing should just work just as smooth as butter. Nothing. No resistance anywhere. If you're having resistance, one place to check would be the case feeder, the case inserter over on the right side of the press. And finally, go to the Lee website under Loadmaster and check the videos for Loadmaster index checking and Loadmaster carrier alignment.